Hi guys, welcome back to a new vlog. Today I'm taking you guys to Greenwich. Greenwich is mainly known for iconic buildings, Royal Museum, the Royal Garden, and most importantly, the Greenwich Mean Time, that is GMT. So yes, the 0 degree longitude, the prime meridian actually crosses through Greenwich. I am really excited to go and visit the Prime Meridian because you can simultaneously stand on the eastern and the western hemisphere of the earth. Isn't that crazy? I am really excited. So let me show you. So that side is Greenwich. So if I zoom in, if you can see, this is the River Thames. So the other side of the River Thames is Greenwich and our house is this side. So we just have to cross the river and we'll be able to reach Greenwich. So we are heading out right now and I'll take you guys along with me. So let's get started. First stop, the Queen's House. It's the only building left of the 16th and 17th century palace complex of Greenwich and also the first classical building of the country. The Queen's House was used by members of the royal family until 1805 when George II granted the Queen's House to a charity for the orphans of seamen. In 1934, the building was taken over by the National Maritime Museum. Architect Inigo Jones was commissioned to design the building in 1616 by King James I's wife, Anne of Denmark, supposedly a gift from the king to apologize for swearing in front of her after she had accidentally killed one of his favorite dogs during a hunt. However, Anne never lived to see this progressive classical building since she died in 1619 with only the first floor completed. It was not until 1629 when James' son Charles I gave Greenwich to his wife Henrietta Maria that work on it resumed. Now, the Queen's House is a beautiful art gallery, home to an ever-changing display of both historic and contemporary works. The entry is free here, but you have to book a slot before visiting. I have shared the link below. The masterpiece within the masterpiece is definitely the Great Hall. This has the reputation of being the perfect cube. The striking beauty of this former royal residence is epitomized in the Great Hall. At present, this hall can be booked for special events and occasions. The sweeping tulip stairs are one of the original features of the Queen's House. This ornate wrought iron structure was the first geometric self-supporting spiral stair in Britain. just got out of the Queen's house, and if you remember, some of the scenes of Bridgerton was also shot over here. Can you recognize? Now we are heading towards the Old Navy College. This was also known as the Greenwich Palace. This architectural masterpiece you're looking at today was built by Christopher Wren in 1694. This was originally built as a hospital for returning seamen from war. It was Queen Mary II in 1694 who ordered a new architectural gem for this landscape. She was compelled to build a hospital for returning seamen, particularly those returning from the Battle of Lahore. One of Queen Mary's demands was that the hospital should be split in two so as to not obscure the views from the Queen's house of the River Thames, which is directly in front of me. We are at the Old Navy College right now. You can see that right behind me. It's a beautiful piece of architecture, and if you can see right behind me, there's the Queen's house. And adjacent to this college is the River Thames. Here's one of the most famous tea clippers in the world, the incredible Cutty Sark, now permanently moored here. It takes you back to the time when it used to trade with China for tea and was built in Scotland in 1869. This was the last tea clipper but also the fastest of its time. Of course, it wasn't long after steamships took over and opening of the Suez Canal made the trade to China a lot easier. When it comes to exploration trade, shipping, and navigation, no other country in the world has a more advanced naval history than Britain's. That's why the National Maritime Museum is considered to be a treasure trove for any naval enthusiast, young or old. This section of the museum was very interesting as it was dedicated to East India Company, a history which we could connect to. This actually shows how East India Company changed people's lives in Britain and Asia. From creation of the company, monopoly, early voyages to Asia, rivalry with other European powers, and Indian rulers, it covered everything. The gallery also features Japanese, Chinese, and Burmese swords, beautifully crafted ship models, and navigational instruments. Here you can find out about how the East India Company brought exciting new spices to Britain, how the fabrics it imported shaped fashions, and how tea was transformed from a luxury to a national pastime. It also shows the company's involvement in the drug trade, resulting in two wars with China. Can you name these popular spices? Used in traditional Indian medicine for using headache and fever. Nutmeg. Okay. Known in India as the queen of spices. I think cardamom. Earned by Europeans in the 1300s and protection from the plague. I don't know. Cinnamon. No. Widely used as a remedy for toothache. This is cloves. Used as remedy for colds and indigestion and diabetes. Cinnamon? Oh, this one is right. Born here, moved here for work, got married and moved to Bangalore, and then moved here. Guess what's this queue for? It's to take the picture at the prime Meridian Line. You have to get in a queue to take pictures. Our house is over there. Somewhere over there. Not sure. Hi! Just got back home. Please ignore the mess behind me. We just washed these clothes and need to fold them. You can understand, right? House chores. But yeah, today's day was really great. Had so much fun, explored so many places, learned so much about history, saw some beautiful architecture and arts. Yeah, so it was a good day. And I hope you guys also liked this vlog. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!